champions in history. Nearly 400 days. In fact, I've been told that as of March Madness, when he defends the championship against Corey Constantine.
Well, I'm glad you brought Avery up because the last in the last match that Chase had in Homa, it was Bell Avery Part 3, and man, it was a good match.
And he lost.
Right? How did he lose?
Chase pinned Avery.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and they rung the bell and they said, "In your winner, the main attraction, Chase Bell."
And what do you and how
Sunday motocross.
And wow, and how did he win?
Like I just told you, 1, 2, 3. They rung the bell. The main attraction, Chase Bell.
I'm pretty sure
Sunday motocross.
I'm pretty sure he hit Avery with the Rookie of the Year plaque.
Right. Man, we ain't had no plaque. The only plaque that was in the building was in all the people in Homer mouth. That was the only plaque in the building. We didn't even have the plaque. The only plaque was in everybody mouth around the whole ring.
Ramp,
all them in the barricade.
He came out with a plaque.
You can't prove that.
It's on film.
I'm tired of you saying things that you can't prove. You was talking about this mysterious elbow pad that I've never seen in my life. I don't know what you talking about. And then you went to talking about a plaque.
He doesn't have a plaque?
All I know is that Listerine fights gingivitis and plaque. Wow. So I don't know what type of plaque you talking about. I know that sometimes we wrestle in plaque-a-men, but I don't know what you talking about. There's not a plaque. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Which is par for the course, for sure. This is great. Let's move on from that because I can see that's not going anywhere. At that same show, you gave DJ Ciprian a opportunity of a lifetime, which it was, to where he could face
a shot at the title,
where he could face Gil Gracie. And
right.
First of all, if he gets in the ring and he gets jumped, you don't even let the man get his ring gear off before Gil's on top of him.
He shouldn't have won. First off, we giving you an opportunity.
It was before the bell rang.
To be champion. You should have came to the ring with all that foolishness off. You want to take your jacket off. You trying to be a little dreadhead sex symbol and all that. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, let me ask you this. After Gil beats him, why did you think you needed to lay the boots to the man?
First off, because you didn't hear what he was telling me. He was telling me all kind of stuff. He was trying to give me hair care tips, and telling me I need to twist my hair and all kind of stuff like that. And I'm like, DJ, you ain't even been wrestling that long to be giving me no tips.
Right.
Don't give me no tips. I give you a tip. You need a tip anyway. Don't give me no tips. What is wrong with him? So I told him, if he tell me anything else about my sweet and beautiful, luxurious hair, that I was going to have to put them feet and them thumbs on him. And that's what happened until Corey Constantine came, minded our business. And see, Avery came out there, got his butt whooped. Corey Constantine came, minding our business. And we is not done with him. I promise. I'm making it my personal.
Once it was a 3-on-3, you and the rest of the Enterprise decided it was time to leave because the numbers were even then. Right?
No, we had pressing other business to take care of. We don't just be having one thing to do. When we be together, the Enterprise we have like meet and greets, we have media days, we have like interviews like I'm doing right now on CJSPN and stuff like that. We got all kind of stuff that we be having to do. We got photo shoots. We got stuff. You know what I'm saying? This Big Ramp Enterprises is a business, and we got stuff that we doing. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying about what these other teams or factions or cliques or whatever they call themselves in Pro Wrestling 225 are doing. All I know is that Big Ramp Enterprises is tip top, 100%. We number one on Yelp. Like it's all good. We out here.
Now, so So what you're saying is, even with this loss to Corey at March Madness, that y'all are still good to go. Y'all no setback at all. It just is a little speed bump.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small thing to a giant.
Okay.
It's a small thing to a giant. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, you got me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting Corey. Like, he one up me. I'm not going to lie. I give him that. I was not expecting him to bring out, you know what I'm saying, the sausage head test tube baby brigade that he brought out to help him. I did not expect all of them to come out and really help him, especially Purple Haze after the kind of stuff that they had going on. I was really shocked and surprised by him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew Mustang, that A suck dog Mustang was gonna come out with something probably, and I knew that Boudreaux will come do something too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Purple Haze really hurt my heart. He hurt my heart.
Well, I'm sure
He hurt my
you
heart that
hurt
he even did
his.
that.
I'm sure you hurt his heart whenever he had his title shot, and you did nothing but interfere in that match.
I did not. How did I interfere in the match and I
Rap.
got threw out?
You
I
was
didn't.
kicking the
I did
man.
not.
You was stepping on him. You was stomping him
I got threw out. When did that happen? I
before
got
you
threw
got
out.
thrown out.
What?
That's what
I got threw
caused you
out.
to get thrown out. Because you was
I
step.
know they
Yes.
was hating. They was hating on me because I looked so good out there, and they was just hating on me, and they was just mad because all the fat chicks in the audience
Oh my
like the
God.
boy because I'm the fat chick thriller.
And then you come back out and take some poor fan's seat in the front
I
row.
did not. Why you
You
keep saying that?
because I
Why
was
you keep
sitting
saying? I
right
heard
there and
you
I
say that.
saw
I did
you
not
do
take a
that.
fan
I
seat.
saw
I did
you
not take
sit
nobody's
down in
seat.
a
I
fan
left.
seat. No, you did not. You did not leave.
I was not there. That was Gold Tie. That was good old Gold Tie. The man who survived the Hunger Games and all that.
Well,
And the odds was in his favor.
why are you letting your clones go out there? If you're such a fair guy,
Hey,
you should keep those guys reeled in with you in the back, or if you leave, they should leave. Correct?
what I mean, but all right, if I'm gonna pay good money and get Skynet to make me some good anti-robotic clones, why wouldn't I make them go out and do things so I can be safely in my house? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like red tie, bless his soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Blue tie, bless his little soul. Like all them all went out and really, like, you know what I'm saying? They went did stuff. Now they didn't they practice social distancing or not. I don't know if they did, but the only one that came back was good old Gold Tie. He is the salt of the earth.
Wow. Wow. Back to the championship match of Corey and Gill. That was definitely
When
history.
he stole the belt, when
No,
Corey
no,
Constantine stole the belt
no,
from us, yeah, let's
no,
go back to it.
no, because nobody that came out there caused any kind of pinfall at all.
What?
Exactly.
Mustang Mike,
He put.
Purple Haze,
Oh my God.
mild thing. They came out there.
And
Just them even being out there.
prevented.
Them even being out there caused the problem because they all had matches already that night and they all was musty and they
Oh
just
jeez.
stunk the whole arena up and it was an unsafe working environment. Now I'm calling my lawyer.
Oh
Now I'm gonna call
Jesus.
Juan LaFonta. I'm calling Gordon. I'm calling Morris Bart. I'm calling Dudley DeBoja. I'm calling everybody. I'm about to call all of them and tell them that I need a class action suit against Pro Wrestling 225, against CJ Goodspeed, against all the Boudreaux,
How's it?
against everybody.
I don't.
Dan Severn, him too, everybody.
Oh my God. I don't have nothing to do with 225. I don't know why you coming after me.
Because I think that you in the pocket.
I am not in
I think you're
anybody's
in the
pocket.
pocket.
I'm not in anybody's pocket. But speaking of pockets, there was something recently released that the voice of Pro Wrestling 225, Bryce Boudreaux, made a comment saying,
Another Boudreaux talking
"Oh
about me.
God,
Okay, let's go.
not
Let me hear
not
what he said.
necessarily that anybody's in anybody's pocket, but you might be dipping into your clients' pockets a little bit too deep." And giving them like the short end of this percentage that you work out with them. You have maybe some stuff going on in the back saying that you have to take care of all the money and that you should get all the money and then you distribute it to how it needs to go. Just saying. That's what I heard. I heard that you deal with GM Jordy directly for all your clients' paydays. You get the paydays, and then you are responsible for doing whatever. And I mean, he actually called you Don King of Pro Wrestling 225, and we know what Don King did to Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Holmes. I mean, you name them. George Foreman. I mean,
what did Don King do? Don King is
stole
a
their
reputable
money.
businessman. Don King is the salt of the earth. Don King is a lovely Christian man that has great values. And if I could be an
You idolize him, huh?
if I could be an inkling of what Don King is in boxing, in professional wrestling, I would be pleased as punch.
Well, yeah, because you'd have all the money and you
Only
guys
in
wouldn't have
America,
nothing.
only in America that you would say a thing like that about the great Don King.
Oh my God! So
Without Don King, without Big Ramp, none of this don't go round. And you need to understand that.
whoa, wait! You just said something there. You just said without Big Ramp, none of this goes around. What do you mean by that?
No, I said without Don King. None of this don't go round. I did not say nothing about
You
myself.
said Big Ramp. You said Don King.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I didn't say that. Can you rewind it? Can you rewind it and hear it? No.
I can
You can't.
later.
I didn't say that.
Can later.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
I
that.
can later.
And if you did manipulate my voice and face and likeness to say it, it is because that you have good green screens and stuff over there at CJSPN.
There's no green screen, buddy.
Yeah, because you got it blocked out right now. But I saw it. You did an interview with my homeboy Michael White with it. So you can't tell me that you don't have it.
I didn't do a interview. Just saying.
Jordy is scum.
So are you denying that you get their payday?
First off, I have an agreement with my clients that I don't have to discuss the nature of their contracts, the nature of what they get paid, the nature of anything like that.
I'm not asking for
anybody
amounts.
who is not in negotiating with Pro Wrestling 225 as a staff, record label, or crew. So with that being said, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I handle business for my clients so my clients can focus on fighting, winning championships, getting endorsements, like, you know what I'm saying, being in movies, television shows, and videos and things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just being stars. Because if you want to be a star, right? If you want to be a star and you don't want your manager singing all, you know what I'm saying, singing all your intros and being all in a stage and dancing while you're out there, you come to Big Ramp Enterprises.
You recruiting?
I'm always recruiting. Wait till you see what I got next. Remember what I told you last time when I talked to you? I was like, hey, we got one more. And you was like, what you mean? And then all of a sudden, Lorena Renegada. Pow. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Wait till you see what I got next. This is gonna shake Pro Wrestling 225 to the core, baby. One good move deserve another. Corey Constantine think he outsmarted me, but you can't outsmart me. Oh no, watch what I got for you, baby. It's going down, Beetlejuice. I'm telling you.
You can't just congratulate the man for winning the belt.
Congratulate him for cheating and winning the belt. He cheated. He put paint in Gil's eyes.
Oh my gosh!
He pulled his hair.
Gil didn't have any hair. He was clean.
He pulled it. He pulled it all off.
No.
He pulled it off. No. He pulled it off.
No.
They had musty wrestlers around the ring. It was just too much going on. It was an unsafe work environment.
You are really off the rails today. A little bit more than normal. This quarantine is getting to you, isn't it?
No, I mean, I've been going through my vast database of clients, and I've been reaching out to some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they had a lot of releases in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So I've been reaching out to a couple of my friends who's on the market right now. So you never know what's gonna go on with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got some things in the works. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you never know what you're gonna see with Big Ramp Enterprises right now, because we cooking, baby, and we all the smoke, and this smoke come with a chimney if they really want it.
I believe you have something up your sleeve. I definitely believe.
Oh yeah, look, I got sleeves. Look, I got sleeves. This right
Exactly.
here, this is from the Byron Wilcott collection that I have, and this looks real good right now. This is from the Byron Wilcott collection, and then I'm telling you, I'm a fashion plate. Like, look, I mean, hanging with like the main attraction, Chase Bell and Amber Rodriguez. Like they are, besides wrestling, they fashion. Both of them are fashion models. They're
Oh,
models.
really?
Yeah, like they're like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to get them some modeling things going on, but they fashion models. Like you know what I'm saying. So on top of them kicking people butts, they what I'm saying, they grace the stages of Paris, France, Milan, all kinds of places like that. Rome, Italy. Well, not right now. Because
Right.
it's,
Quarantine.
it's yeah, there's a pandemic going on, so I can't let my clients go out. That's why I just send my clones out. I don't let my clients go nowhere. I let my clones go.
So that's why in this pandemic, 225 did this, right? Is that what you're saying?
Corey
Oh my
Constantine paint
gosh.
on his
Ramp.
face.
Ramp. Seriously?
Corey Constantine, it has not been cleared by the FDA. It has
You
not
don't
been
eat
cleared
it.
by
You don't eat it. Do you
USDA.
lick
It has
paint?
not been cleared by the USA. It ain't been cleared by USDA. It ain't been cleared by USAA. It ain't been cleared by nobody.
Do you lick paint?
No, I don't. What kind of question is
Well,
that?
I mean, you talking about
What
all
kind of
the
question is
food
that,
places, USDA and
Curtis?
everything like that. They not gonna
What kind
approve
of question
paint.
is that?
They not gonna approve paint.
What kind of question is that,
Oh my
Curtis?
God.
What kind of question is that, Curtis? Curtis,
His
jump
paint,
around
his
Goodspeed.
paint did not cause anything. He's worn that face paint a million times.
Not against Gil. Gil had an allergic reaction to the paint.
It looked like he had an allergic reaction to a knee, to the face.
They had paint on the knee.
They did not have paint on his knee, Ramp.
Why wouldn't they? Did Corey Constantine paint his face?
He paints his face. He don't paint his knee.
But you don't think it fell on he don't paint his face with a bare bone. You don't think it fell on his knee? I think he had. I think right now this pandemic has taught us that particles, little bitty particles, is enough. It is enough to cause problems. And he had a little bitty particle on his knee, and it caused the whole pandemic. And on top of that, he had musty wrestlers out there to make my champion lose his belt. Musty wrestlers. Look, that is Must in Mustang Mike's name.
Wow.
Must is in his name. You don't think he musty?
What is Mustang done to you? Nothing.
What you mean? You must don't know me in Mustang history. Mustang was the greatest champion in NWA history,
Right.
North American and national champion under my expert tutelage in the Dark Alliance. And then he wants to start pandering to the fans, hanging with that old test tube baby Rocket and that old sausage head Wild Thing. And they won't be the dream team instead of being the Dark Alliance. When he won way more with your boy.
Actually, I saw that match where he won that North American champion, and if I'm not mistaken, I think you was in the other guy's corner.
That's because that's when he started pandering to them sausage heads.
Was it maybe because you was taking a big chunk of his paycheck?
Man, say, bro, who told you that? I just said, bro, stop talking about things that you do not know.
You saw the interview with Bryce.
First off, Bryce don't know about that. That's above his pay grade.
BrIce said he
First
overheard
off,
and has witnessed.
So he don't know nothing about that. That's only his say. That's only his say what he's saying. First off, he not the first announcer that I done had a problem with. Now I had to put my hands on. See, because he think it's a game. I don't need no Gil or Chase to whoop up on no Bryce Boudreaux, no Billy Boudreaux, or none of them Boudreaux.
What is your deal with Billy Boudreaux?
He talk trash about me too. I listen to all this commentary that y'all be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk trash about me on commentary.
I don't do commentary,
You call me
You
a
are so
con man.
flustered
I'm
right
not a
now.
con man.
You are so
I'm not a
flustered
con
right
man.
now.
I'm a
You can't even
businessman.
think straight. I've got you just all wound up. You all
You
just
ain't got me
wound up.
wound
You
up.
all wound up.
You could never.
You
You
all
could never have
just
me wound up.
you just all tight. Because I'm
You
asking you
could never have me
questions.
wound up. I'm not tight because I have one of the best masseuses in the world, and she makes sure that everything's okay. And she still comes. She comes here in a whole rubber latex suit, and she. Never mind. We're not gonna talk
No,
about
we
that.
do
But
not need
anyway,
to talk
but
about that.
we just look. I'm all right. I'm quite all right. I am quite not tense. I am quite okay. You know what I'm saying? Because
Well, you
my
seem to be
masseuse
getting
makes sure that everything is all right.
you seem to be getting upset though whenever I mention certain things.
I'm not upset. I
Oh,
might be a little energetic, but I'm not upset. I never get upset about anything. Nothing makes me upset. I told you, I've been meditating. I'm not letting
Jesus
it
Christ.
go. I'm not letting
Did you
it
learn that
go.
from
Make a, like a,
Lion
like a,
King?
high, make a honey hole.
Did you learn that from Lion King?
No,
It sounds like Lion
I'm
King.
gonna let I'm going to let you. I'm going to let you sit in your own stools of stupidity right now. I'm gonna let you sit in your stew, in your cooking bowl of stupidity right now. I'm gonna let you just do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're always trying to stir the pot, and you're always trying to call me a kind man, like I'm kind in people. Man, them people know what they're signing, man. I let them read it.
You don't add nothing
Now it's up
after
to
what
them if they
hey.
don't read. It's up to them if they don't read the damn fine print. I'm tired of you, CJ, on CJSPN
All right, well we'll get off of that.
network.
We'll get off of that then because it does seem like it's upsetting you a little bit, and I don't want to upset you. And I do.
Namna hamna ninyo, namna hamna ninyo, mega honey ho.
All right, well we're gonna move on from Bryce Boudreaux, considering that that's upsets you so much, and we're gonna move on to my next thing I want to ask you. I guess it's kind of like moving back actually back to the Corey Constantine match. For the end of that match,
Cheater, he a cheater,
he did not cheat.
he's a
For the
cheater.
end of that match, you were nowhere to be found. Where did you go?
Yeah. Hey, I teleported. Since teleporting is the thing, in wrestling right now, since everybody disappearing and reappearing, I teleported. I teleported right in front of your kids. I teleported and I reappeared in front of your kids. I teleported outside of the ring and I appeared in front of your kids. Ask them. Ask the president. The president know. Shout out to the president. Shout out to the president.
Actually, what I saw was you slithering away like a little snake underneath the table.
Did I really slither? What actually happened, since we telling the truth, I slid under the table. I slid in the Wild Thing was chasing me. Now this is the ironic part about this. Wild Thing, the baseball player, right, was chasing me. And I slid to home on his ass. I slid in the home on his ass and he couldn't do nothing about it. And I was safe.
Do you think maybe what they were trying
He
to?
couldn't do nothing about it.
Do you think what they were?
Huh?
Do you think they were maybe trying to accomplish you getting you out of ringside
Oh well, I don't care
or
what
away
they
from
always try to
ringside?
do something. They always be like, "Well, Ram, you're barred from ringside. Ram, you gonna leave. We gonna put you in a shark tank on top of the ring.
I'm
We
up
gonna
for that.
handcuff you to this.
I like the
We gonna
Shark
do
Tank.
this. If you lose, we gonna cut your hair off. All kind of stuff. They always got all kind of stipulations that they try to throw out there on me. But my great lawyer, him himself, you know what I'm saying? He makes sure that I don't have all these problems. You know what I'm saying? Clarence Mason the fourth made sure I don't have all these problems and everything's all right.
All right, I got you. I got you. I got you.
But they be trying to mess over me though. They be trying to mess over me for real. Cornell Jasper Goodspeed.
How did they mess you over?
Man, they be trying to do all kind of stuff. Like right now, I'm in negotiations with CEO Jordy, General Manager Knight Rider Jacket,
Negotiations of what?
and he's giving me all kind of problems. I'm trying to do some things like I have a tag team and I really won't put them in the tournament. And he keep telling me,
The tournament already
that
started.
the tournament has already started, and I should have put my team together in the first place. And I was like, bruh, look, I had other stuff going on, but right now I don't have that going on right now. So I'm putting my team in the damn tournament. And he told me I couldn't do it, and so now I gotta wait to whoever win the tournament and all of that. You know, this is a whole bunch of foolishness. This is a bunch of rigmarole.
How is
They're
that
always giving me the
foolishness?
runaround.
The tournament already started. You can't put it
I
somebody
don't
in,
care.
but it don't work that way, Ramp.
Okay, this here's my reasoning. I feel like that a particular team got a bye week in a tournament. Is this right? Am I telling the truth or is this a lie?
I think you're
A
right.
team got a bye week in the tournament. A team got a bye week in the tournament, so that means there's still technically
No, wait, no.
in the fine print there's an open spot still left.
No, I don't think anybody did get a bye.
I feel like a team got a bye.
I don't think so.
I feel like somebody got a bye in the tournament. A team got a bye week. Go look and check it out. There's always a loophole. Big Ramp Enterprises let you know that there's always a loophole, and we will have all the gold in 225 by the end of this year.
Really?
Quarantine or not, because I challenged Corey Constantine to a Beetlejuice paint, Firefly Funhouse, Boneyard, Beetlejuice match.
Corey really upsets you, don't he?
I challenge him to a Beetlejuice striped pants, Darth Vader match. I don't even know what kind of match that is, but I just challenged him to it.
I don't either.
At an undisclosed location.
Would the title be
on
on
a
the line?
closed set.
Would the title be on the line?
For the title.
Against you.
But Jordan don't want to sign off on it.
Well, no. What's the point in signing off on that?
Because the Pro Wrestling 225 fans deserve something like that of that nature, especially if Big Ramp Enterprises could give it to them. And I feel like, why are we gonna gyp the fans? No, I don't want gyp the fans. I want them to see Mad Dog Gil Grayson regain for the third time Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. And we're gonna hold it for another 600 days. With a grip on it. With a kung fu grip like G.I. Joe.
What? Wow.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Like, we're going to have a kung fu grip on it like G.I. Joe.
Okay.
See, that's why Thaddeus be getting mad with you.
Oh
that's why Thaddeus get mad with you right now. Because you're just so condescending.
No, Thaddeus gets mad because I really don't know why. But I think you've been in Thaddeus's ear some, is what I think.
Why would I be in Thaddeus's ear?
You need to leave Thaddeus alone. Let Thaddeus do his thing. Don't corrupt a young man's career. He's almost doing it himself to an extent.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's the condescending remarks and statements that all y'all in the media make about Big Ramp Enterprises. I mean, Thaddeus. Do not say things about Thaddeus. Thaddeus is a great guy. He's a friend of the Enterprise, as far as I'm concerned. Well, he hasn't did us anything. I talked to him for a good little while, and he has his head on his shoulder. He can really do things, and he don't like wild things, so he all right with me.
He don't like anybody.
Well, he said he liked us. Hey, I watched the interview. He said I was all right.
Yeah, he did. He had no problem with you at all. He had no problem with you, which makes me concerned for him. But just saying.
Why is he concerned? Why would he be concerned? You don't want him to be a champion like Amber Rodriguez. You don't want him to be a champion like Chase Bell. You don't want to be a champion like Gil. You don't want to be a champion like Tyson Dean. You don't want to be a champion like I myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all champions over here.
Hold up. Whoa. What championship have you had?
Hey, man, I am two-time APW Internet Champion. I am two-time GSW Tag Team Champion. I am one-time BRE Champion, the BRE Champion ever in life.
Do we?
So put some respect on my name.
Oh my
Put some
God!
respect on my name, CJ
I think I
Goodspeed.
do. I think I do give you respect.
Put some respect on my name. It's a difference between giving me respect and putting respect on the name of the Honorable Big Ram.
Speaking of the BRE Championship,
Yeah.
who did Amber beat?
Held by Amber Rodriguez.
Right.
Held by Amber
Who
Rodriguez.
did Amber defeat for that?
What? She
Huh?
defeated
What?
Jordan Joff. She beat Jordan Joffre. You didn't see it? She hit Jordan Joff with the belt. That was enough for me because it was defended under catch-as-catch-can knockout rules, and I'm pretty sure she knocked him out.
Yeah.
Was he knocked out? Okay.
To be honest with you,
So she won by a knockout.
I didn't get to actually see
It was
that.
a match within a match.
Wow.
It was a match. She won. She won during there was a knockout, and she won. And she the champ. She got the belt with her right now.
I'm not even gonna try to explain or talk on that because you're just gonna cut me off each time.
Don't.
I know you're just gonna cut me
Don't.
off. Exactly right. My point right now. You're just gonna cut me off. Right?
I sure am.
I know.
Because all you doing telling lies and untruths. And you trying to spin the story. This ain't nothing but fake news. This ain't nothing but fake news from CJ Goodspeed. Nothing but you're a spin golly, spin doctor, and you just not right in the head. You're all
I'm not right in the
sevens,
head.
and you're shat on a turtle.
What?
Yes, you're all sixes and sevens, a shat on a turtle.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
Good.
wow. So wow. Wow, Ramp. Just wow.
Good.
And man, in 225 Mania, you were supposed to have, Gil was supposed to have his rematch for the title against Corey Constantine.
Right.
None of that has been canceled. None of that has been canceled. Been postponed. It's been moved back.
I want to have a Boneyard Firefly Beetlejuice match, but they don't do that. They so scared. They talking about social distancing and 6 feet and all that. But we don't even need that many feet. Gil just need to knock him out and give us the belt back. I told Jordan he could just mail me the belt.
I don't think Gil can defeat Corey that quick. I think it actually kind of. I believe also if see, I haven't had a chance to talk to you even since Super Gold. In Super Gold 4, when Corey won, Gil comes in to jump Corey. Corey turns around, and Gil just stopped in his tracks. Corey didn't budge.
I'm tired of y'all saying that. Because we did not come there to jump for Constantine. We merely, like we always do, when we be the champion and one of them sausage heads win at Super Gold, we come out to let them know that pain is in their future. Because if you remember, the year before, we did not attack Wild Thing. When he won, we did not attack him. We came out and told him that he's gonna get his butt whipped. And the year before that, when Christian Blake won, we came out there and you seen what happened to that sausage head.
Didn't happen to Corey.
That's because
that's gotta worry you though. That Corey's not scared of Gil.
He had a whole team of musty midgets with him, and it was all bad. It was all musty, and it was out there around the ring, and it was an unsafe working environment.
You're off the rails.
They smell like big red gum, bubble yum, and Blue Star ointment.
You are off the reservation with this. You really are.
I'm off the reservation.
Yes.
Well, I'm Big Ram Enterprises. I don't need no reservations. I go anywhere I want, when I want, how I want, where I want, when I want, and do it how I need to. You better put some respect on my name, CJ Goodspeed.
So, back to what I was saying. Corey did not back down. Corey didn't throw a punch. He simply went forehead to forehead with the Mad Dog Gil Gracie.
That's when he slipped the paint. And
Oh
that's
my
when
God.
he slipped the paint on Gil. It take a month. It take a couple of months for it to register in your body, in your red and white blood cells.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next thing that happened. Because this is like conspiracy theory going on over here, and that's not where I wanted it. Matter of fact, we've already touched all those bases. What I want to know is just something that's really simple.
Hey, we touched more bases than Wild Thing, and he the baseball player.
Ramp.
We touched more bases than Wild Thing, and he's the baseball player.
Seriously?
Go ahead, carry on.
Seriously.
Carry on.
This is more of a personal level question I'm gonna ask you. How are you and your family doing with the quarantine? Because we all know you are located in New Orleans. That is where your music career is at, your acting career, all your other stuff. How is that doing for you down there, and how's that affecting all your projects that you've had that I know you had coming out, and now everything's kind of been pushed back, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, I mean the majority of the movie stuff pushed back. You know what I'm saying? Freeway Sean still came out on Quibi though, so that's kind of cool. I've been watching that with Lawrence Fishburne. I'm one of the SWAT team in Freeway Sean, so make sure you check that out. But all the other stuff kind of on pause until, you know what I'm saying, until all this clear up. Like we was on tour, like the No Limit tour, Take 4, all that type of stuff. We've been doing all kind of stuff like that, and that's on pause right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing really moving right now. So I gotta just chill, practice social distancing, try to still get moves for my clients and all that. Work the phones, work the computer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Send my one lonely clone out to do some other things when I need him to do some stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him to go get me a hazmat suit.
Are you not afraid that he's going to bring the coronavirus back to you? Or even worse, Ramp, what if he brought the white virus to you?
Hey, man.
The
white virus is not an actual virus. That is propaganda created by the CJ Goodspeed CSPN.
That is the truth.
That is because Michael White is a fine, upstanding human being.
The dude cussed me out. You haven't never even cussed me out.
The fullest.
He cussed me out. You've never done that.
Because I don't want to cuss you out. Why should I cuss you out?
There's no need to cuss me out, right?
Right.
So why did he do it?
Right. I mean, because you're probably working on his nerves.
Oh my goodness.
He's been like you know what I'm saying. Like I talk to you via satellite, but he has to really deal with you. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he has to really deal with you on a regular basis.
He's had to. I give you that. He's been forced to, I guess, more than anything. I mean, he had to punish.
That's what I'm saying.
One time.
Pro Wrestling 225 made him go out with you and promote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, first off, Pro Wrestling 225 ain't gonna make me do nothing.
Oh my gosh. Don't you have a contract with 225?
Well, I have a contract with them, and they also have a contract with me. Like, so we have an agreement.
So does that contract mention by any chance that they give you your clients' payments and then you distribute those payments?
Hey man, that the inner workings of Big Mouth Enterprises are none of the business of CJ Spin.
You know I had to give it a shot. I had to give it a shot and ask it again. You know that. Look, I mean,
you ain't nothing but a pot stirrer.
No.
You're a spin doctor.
I don't know why y'all call me that. Y'all are the only you and Thaddeus are really and maybe Chase are the only ones that have ever called me anything like that. Everybody else has no problems.
You are a spin doctor. Your elevator don't go all the way to the top. You're a couple of ham sandwiches short of a picnic.
Oh God.
You're a couple of tool belts. You're a couple of tool belts short of Ace Hardware.
Do you
masquerading as a journalist to only try to derail Big Ramp Enterprises, and I know that they have paid you off to try to derail us and try to discredit us and not put respect on our name.
I think the only thing I do is question things that I see that you do. That's all I do. Nobody has asked me to do anything. Nobody pays me to do anything.
But do you wear your glasses? Why don't you wear your glasses?
I have my contacts in right now.
I don't believe you. I think you saying all that without wearing your glasses, and you don't. That's why you don't see things, because you refuse to wear your glasses because you think that they make you. They think they make you look fat, and so you don't want to wear them.
Now, there's a
So
lot
you don't wear them. But I know. And by the way, your haircut looks nice. I like what you did. I like what you did with your hair.
Thank
What
you.
you did with your hair. Your haircut is nice. But you don't want to wear the glasses with it because they're gonna think that you're Gary Hart.
Oh my God.
Rest in peace to Gary Hart too. On top of that, but they're gonna think that you Gary Hart.
And also to
I think that you're gonna start managing. I think you're gonna start managing or something. So I say you better not be trying to come from
Brad,
a job.
I can tell you one thing.
Because you cut your hair off.
If I ever,
CJ Goodspeed, the manager.
I doubt if that ever happens. But if it did happen,
I would punch you down. Punch you down.
You would have a run for your money. Because
I would punch you down.
I wouldn't let you do what you do out there if I was out there.
CJ, I already have read the scouting report. I know your injuries. I will hurt you.
I got a lot of those.
Right. This is just like Bryce Boudreaux. I seen Bryce Boudreaux talking that trash. He was like, yeah, because Ramp has Chase. He has Chase with him, and he has Gil Gracie. But I don't need none of them. I will whoop your ass, Bryce Boudreaux. That boy, who was you playing with? Bag that ass up in my juvenile voice. Let's go.
Wow. You all about you? Are you fixing to put the tights and the boots back on and get back in the ring?
Hey man, I don't wear no tights. I have custom made gear. I know you've seen the stealth black night monkey gear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that they can't even fool with that. They can't even fool with that. And then on a whole nother level,
I've never seen you wrestle.
I am big bucket attraction like Brock Lesnar. If Pro Wrestling 225 want me to put on boots and come out of semi-quasi wrestling retirement, if they want me to do that, it better be worth my while. It better be something that I really want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they give me 10 minutes with Brett Landry, I'll put them on, but they're not trying to do that. They're protecting him.
Are you challenging Brett Landry?
I'm not challenging him. All I'm saying is the smoke come with a chimney.
What has Brett done? He hasn't done anything to you.
See, that's your thing. See, and you say that you're a journalist. But if you was a journalist, you would do your history, and you would know that Brett Landry has been a thorn in my side since 2012.
I can only report on the stuff that I have been around. I've only been around for a year, so that's all I can report on. What I've seen in this year.
That's what I'm telling you. Don't speak on the stuff you don't know.
Do the research. I'm speaking on the stuff that I've been witness to.
So you didn't see how he kept antagonizing me at the Super Gold Rumble. So I had to hit him. I had to hit him with something off the ring.
I saw you hit him with a turnbuckle, which I thought was uncalled for.
What? You didn't hear what he told me?
No, I'm not at ringside. How am I going to hear what he told you? I'm sure he asked you to go.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure he asked you to go in your corner where you're supposed to be standing, not walking around the ring.
Ask me. Well, who was he to ask me anything?
Well, that you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, since he told me what he told me, and after that, I can't even repeat it. I can't even repeat it because this is a family show. But he is a foul mouth. He is a foul mouth. He's a foul mouth hugging, egg sucking dog.
I have talked to Brett Landry several times, and I have never heard the man use profanity.
He cusses like a sailor.
Oh my God!
He cusses like a sailor. He cusses like a sailor. Like he was gonna be Popeye. He was gonna be Popeye in the reboot of Popeye.
Wow.
He cusses like a sailor.
Where do you come up with this stuff? Is this stuff like in your head? Like just
what?
Like where do you come up with this stuff?
What?
Do you really not hear me?
What?
Oh my God!
What?
This is a 12 ring. This is a freaking 12 ring circus right here. That's what this is.
Okay. What? Okay.
I apologize, everybody. This is.
Why are you apologizing? What you should be. You know what?
Please tell me what I should be doing since you know it all. Go for it.
No, you know what? I'm about to tell you something real nice, and it's from the heart. I feel like CJ. I feel like, man, say, bro, since the last time I was on your show, me and Chase talked to you about your fashion sense, and I see that you've been getting your stuff together. You've been like you've been wearing real cool shirts. You got your cool haircut. They got tapered up. Now you look real essential right now, man. You look real essential right now. I just want you to know that. I mean, not essential enough to be cool enough to be cool and dapper like me. You know what I'm saying, with the
Right.
Big Ram Enterprises, but you getting there. You're getting up with you spending them good them CJSPN checks real good over there, man. You looking all right there, bro.
Well,
I see I complimented you.
thank you. You and I complimented you earlier. Said you look like you've lost some weight and you're looking good.
Oh, you did say that.
I
How nice.
did.
How nice of you,
I know.
CJ.
You just now
That's
realizing
about the first nice. That's about the
that
first
is
nice thing
not the
you've ever
first.
told me ever in life.
No, it is not. No,
That-
it is not.
You worse than Jordy. You worse than GM Jordy in that jacket he has.
Jim Jordan's a nice guy.
Jordy is scum.
No, he is not.
Jordy is scum.
How is he scum?
Word to Michael White.
Exactly. Look who you're quoting, Michael White. That is who you're quoting. By the
I
way,
would not quote Michael White. Matter of fact, pick up Michael White new music. Michael White got some new music out. Go check it out on his YouTube and his SoundCloud. Because I support
I think
my
it's on
homeboy,
Spotify.
Michael
Also.
White.
He's on Spotify.
He's a
also.
friend of the enterprise.
I sometimes I wonder who tries to get over more on each other when it comes to you and the Cajun Outlaws.
Nah,
Oh.
I said Michael White
It's
is my
just.
partner.
Oh, you don't like Rhett and Shane?
Hey, Killer Shane ain't Rhett. No, wait. See, this is the thing. When I first came to Pro Wrestling 225, you know who my first client was?
Hmm.
Rhett the Threat Thibodeau from Karen Crow.
So that's what's wrong with Rhett.
He was my first client.
Excuse me.
But the thing is, he became a heathen. So when he became a heathen, I kind of backed off him and let him do his own thing. So you know what I'm saying. So when he did his own thing, he kind of hooked up with White, and I kind of thought that was cool. But I'm still in the Cajun Outlaws pocket because I managed Killer Shane too for a while.
Wait. Let me ask you what you just said. You said you were in the Cajun Outlaws pocket, right?
Yeah, I'm in their pocket.
So
I'm in their pocket. Not like they paying me. I'm in their pocket like this.
So
Yeah,
like
I'm all the way in their pocket.
So like you're taking money from them.
They owe me money. No, they owe me money.
How
They
do
owe me money. Like the only one that don't owe me money is Michael White.
Oh my God.
And that's why we friends. 'Cause
Please.
he don't owe me money.
You know what? Please, I would love to hear how Cajun Outlaws owe you money.
Okay. First off, Big Ram Enterprises contracts are iron clad. You can't get out of.
And whose favorite?
Now, like I already told you. Oh,
Yeah,
the house.
exactly.
I already told
Exactly.
you. I already told you that Rhett the Threat Thibodeau from Cameron Crow was my original client at Pro Wrestling 225.
They don't expire. Your contracts don't expire.
They don't expire. They never expire. But the thing is, I managed Rhett before. I managed Killer Shane before. All to wins and money for the enterprise. If they wanted to start a vanity project and become the Cajun Outlaws, who am I to stop them from doing what they're doing? They got with that little twerk, little Tony, and they did their thing. I'm not hating on that. They put my homeboy Michael White in it. They done made some change. So all Cajun enterprise, all Cajun Outlaws, Dre days is Big Ramp paydays. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good out there. You know what I'm saying? The only one that don't have to give me no money is Michael White. So that's why we're friends.
Wow.
But the rest of them, oh, go check your footage. Go check your footage. Like, hey, didn't you see the other stuff that when you watched on 225, didn't you see Killer Shane out there with me?
I can't recall if I saw that or not.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've managed them in the past. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we have a good working relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good.
Okay.
They're under the banner of Big Ram Enterprises Promotions when I'm promoting things for some of my friends and some of my clients.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. That'll be a story for another day, I think, though. Well, back to back to what the future holds. Uh, let's say 225 Mania gets pushed back further than what we expect, and there's some shows that are in between that. We have some shows that come up maybe before we can get back to 225 Mania.
Right.
Will the Gil Gracie Corey Constantine rematch still not be until 225 Mania, or are you going to try to get it put on maybe a show that would possibly happen before 225 Mania?
Hey man, you never know with me, man. Hey man, if we see the right opportunity and then we done Corey there, hey man, you said you're a fighting champion. Hey man, you said you're fighting anybody. Hey man, you said all this stuff. He had a lot to say in your interview, in your sit down interview you had with him.
He
Like,
did.
you know what I'm saying? You sure you all right? You was real close to that paint.
I'm fine. The paint has.
Okay. If not, make sure you call your urgent care. Make sure you call your urgent care to make sure you're all right, and don't just go to the emergency room because the healthcare professionals have a lot of stuff going on already, and then you don't need to be exposing them to the Corey Constantine paint.
I hope to God nobody believes you about this Corey Constantine paint. This is the silliest thing I've ever heard.
It's not the silliest
It
thing you ever
is.
heard. The silliest thing I ever heard was DJ Cyprian on here talking about, oh yeah, I had a match. Yeah. That was the silliest thing I ever heard on here. And you done had some characters on here.
Well, speaking of the last person
I'm really high flying. I'm high flying. I run around in the yard because I'm quarantining and I run around in the yard.
I don't
I
think
just run around. I run around and chase my tail till I'm dizzy.
I don't think he said that. Pretty positive.
He did say that. I heard
I'm
him.
pretty positive he didn't. Pretty positive.
He said, yes, CJ, yes, CJ Goodspeed. I don't, yeah, me and Avery, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to my friend. All I'm gonna do is chase him. I'm just gonna chase around my tail in the yard. And you know what? The dog that chases his tail, CJ, will be dizzy.
That's some good philosophy right there.
That's right.
Well, speaking of people I've had on my show of late, I've also had a referee by the name of Eddie Irons.
It is.
Yes. I think you're very familiar with Eddie Irons.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been knowing Eddie Irons since Wildcat, CJ.
And he's a very good official, right?
Yeah, he's always been a great official. But you know what? I tell you the funniest thing in the world. I've been knowing Eddie Irons for over 8-9 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew he speak English. I didn't know he speak English till he did the interview with you.
Ramp. Seriously.
What? I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know. Every time I talk to him in Spanish because I'm bilingual. So I talk to him in Spanish, and I just thought, I thought he didn't speak English because he never said nothing to English to me in all the years I've been on him. He never said nothing to English in me at Wildcat. He never said nothing in English at Elite. He never said nothing in English at Power Slam. He never said nothing in English at 225. He has never said nothing in English even when I went to the gym and trained with him with his class. He did his whole class in Spanish. That's why I call him the Spanish referee.
Ramp.
It's a conspiracy, CJ. They ain't putting respect on my name.
Explain to me, how do you put respect on somebody's name?
Put respect on my name. RESPEK on my name. Respect. This ain't Aretha Franklin. You gotta put a K on it. RESPEK. Respect.
Is Aretha Ramp?
No, we ain't riding on the freeway. I'm telling you, put some respect on my name.
Why do you harass Bryce Boudreaux so bad in the ring?
Because he needs to be harassed.
What has he ever done to you?
Who told him he was the voice of Pro Wrestling 225? First off, Rod Sterling Jr. needs to keep my name out his mouth.
He has to say your name when he's announcing your guys.
I told him he need to say it with his chest. If he gonna announce us, he better do it. he better do it like a G. Because first off,
he
I was
doesn't.
an announcer. I was an announcer, so I know how it used to go. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, making his home in Rio de Janeiro, coming to the ring, it's the Pro Wrestling 225 reigning and defending champion,
Not no
Mad
more.
Dog Gil
Not no
Gracie,
more.
being accompanied by Big Rap."
Not no more. He's not.
He's gonna always be accompanied by Big Rap. I was just giving you an example.
No, I'm talking about champion.
Say, bro, you think that's the only belt we got?
I think that's the only belt
Huh?
he has.
You think that's the only belt he got? He is not. Gil Gracie is champion all around the world. He is the mixed martial arts Kumite champion in Rio de Janeiro.
But that's not Pro Wrestling 225.
It don't matter. So don't say that my champion is not a champion, because he's always a champion.
He's a champion in everybody's heart, I'm sure. I respect the hell out of Gil. He was a great Pro Wrestling 225 champion. He was the best.
The longest reigning Pro Wrestling 225 champion in history.
Yes.
Over 600 days as champion. I mean, there's nobody 225 that can say that. I'm not even gonna say that because he's my friend now. Shout out to GTM. You was awesome, homeboy.
Oh my God, that's your idea of awesome and mine is two totally different things.
Oh, I know that because mine comes from the Webster's dictionary, and you just majoring up. You majoring up in a Livingston Parish notebook.
Wow. Boy, Ramp. I see cracks. I see cracks in the enterprise. I do. I do see cracks in the enterprise. Stuff's slipping from you. You had a grasp on that title. You had a grasp on that title. You had a firm grasp, and you wasn't letting it go. And it took one man who was not afraid of you, who was not afraid of Gil.
It took one man, a ghost, two musty people, and a baseball player. Get it right. It took a man, a ghost, two musty people, and a baseball player to make that happen.
They just kept you out of the way. That's all they did.
No. Mustang Mike actually put his hands on my client.
He shoved Gil off the top rope because he had an illegal
elbow. But we ain't talking about that. You ain't want to talk about that, huh?
I never said I wouldn't talk about that. I never said that. You never brought it up.
See? Huh?
But that didn't affect Gil.
You asking me the question.
That didn't affect Gil.
I'm not supposed to be asking you the question.
That did not affect Gil.
Huh? How you know did that affect Gil or not? Huh? You're supposed to be the smart one. You're supposed to be asking me the questions. How you got to get this right when you talking to me? Huh?
Ramp, no matter what I do when I'm talking to you, it's not going to be right.
You got to get it right. You got to try. See, you're supposed to have your stuff together. You're a journalist. You're supposed to be knowing what's going on, huh? When you're talking to me. Huh?
You just told me a minute ago I wasn't a journalist.
You're a journalist.
Oh, I am now?
You're supposed to be.
Well, you told me a while ago I wasn't nothing.
You need to make your mind up. You need to believe in yourself.
I believe in myself, trust me.
You shouldn't worry about what I tell you. You should believe in yourself, Cornita Jasper Goodspeed. You should believe in yourself. Cornelius Juniper Goodspeed. You should believe in yourself. Carlton Jump Around Goodspeed. Believe in yourself.
You know, I never thought it could go off the rails again. But this interview has once again gone off the rails. It is like all over the place. As soon as I ask you a question that you don't want to answer, you dance around it. Like you always
if you don't want your manager dancing, if you don't want your manager all in your videos singing Eddie Money songs and all kind of other foolishness like that.
Eddie Money. Wow. Are we
talking
about somebody here? Are you throwing shade at somebody?
Throwing shade? Oh, shade. Man, who taught you them words, CJ? You're not supposed to be talking like
You
that,
like
man.
that, huh? You
Stop
like
being
that?
around them kids,
You
man. Stop
like
being
that?
around them.
You,
Yo, you throwing shade?
you didn't know I knew that, huh?
No. I'm throwing a folding chair. It ain't no shade. I'm throwing a folding chair. They already know what it's hitting for.
Ramp. Uh, mm, mm, mm.
That's right.
So, what you mentioned JTM earlier. What is your thoughts about JTM and this new faction called the Grove?
Man, look, I like the Grove. You know what I'm saying? The Grove has been on my radar for years because I know where they started. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're childhood friends that grew all up together. They been a clique. They've been a clique before they even got to 225. It's wonderful to see them take something that they started out as children with and actually bring it into, you know what I'm saying, to bring it into Pro Wrestling 225. And Dale Springs is money. Okay, I like Dell Springs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dell Springs is money. I'm gonna be sending some feelers out to him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for no wrestling stuff, just to help him with his golf. Just to help him with his golf. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd like I could get him in the Masters. I could get, you know what I'm saying? I could get him at Pebble Beach and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If he want to do that. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta just talk to him and see what his paperwork look like. You know, I always like looking at people's paperwork.
I know you do. You like to
Yeah.
look at it to make sure it's in your favor.
Hey man, he's not under contract with me, but any wrestlers out there, I don't mind looking at your paperwork. You know what I mean, with your manager. You know what I'm saying? If you got some questions or some things that you want to know about your paperwork, just come see me, baby. My office hours are 9 to 5.
I would not suggest anybody doing that.
But I'm not, see, we're not talking to you. I'm talking to wrestlers who want to advance in their career.
You are
Wrestlers
talking to
who
me.
want to be put on TV stations and TV shows with all the big stars. Wrestlers who want to be in movies and things like that. They know I can make that happen for them. Big Ram Enterprises can make that happen for them. All they got to do is say my name 3 times and I show up.
Wow. All right, so you like the Grove. I see that. You like the Grove. Anybody else out there you got your eye on?
I, I didn't say I had my eyes on them. I just said I liked them.
Okay. Is there
See, you
any?
putting words in my mouth.
Oh my
See, that's
God.
your problem. That's your problem. You always trying to put
I'm
words
not
in people's
putting
mouth.
words in
Now I see
nobody's
why
mouth.
that is. Now I see why that is won't slap you. I now see why he won't slap you.
He wouldn't be the first. Nobody can touch me though, Ramp. You know this. Y'all
Why they can't touch
y'all
you?
all know this
You
because of my
untouchable?
neck.
So,
Because of
so
my
you
neck.
think you're untouchable? Are you
Because of
John
my neck.
Cena? I see you.
Oh my
I
God.
see you. I
No,
see you.
I have in my paperwork.
Oh, I know what's wrong with you.
Okay.
I know what's wrong with you. I know exactly what's wrong with you. That's why I say if you won't feel froggy, I'll challenge you to a match.
You Ramp, serious Ramp. I am not
What?
I'm not trained or anything, Ramp.
That ain't never stopped none of these other chumps.
Well, I
They ain't never stopped none of these other chumps. And that hurt me to my heart. It hurt me to my heart. It ain't never stopped none of these other chumps. And you showed us a chump, CJ Goodspeed. I told you that at Cajun Heat.
yeah, you
CJ
did.
Goodspeed, you a chump.
Yeah, you did, Ramp. Yeah, you did. And you pointed at me just like that. Be careful. Don't end nothing.
You a chump.
So who else are you looking at, Ramp? Is there anybody else out there that you look? Anybody? I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Is there anybody out there that you're looking at?
I cannot confirm
Oh
or
my God.
deny any of your allegations and questions.
Nice jig. Nice. Is that the two-step or is that the foxtrot?
Man, that's the beanie weenie. You don't know nothing about that.
I don't. I really don't. I have no clue what a beanie weenie
I
is.
know.
I know it's a.
I know. That's
I know that it comes in a can and you put it on the stove, heat it up, and eat it.
No, you're
That's only,
lost.
that's
You're so
only the
lost.
beanie
You're so
weenies
lost.
I
Don't worry
know.
about it. Don't even worry about it. Put some respect on. Put some respect on the beanie weenie dance. Put some respect on the beanie weenie dance. Shout out to DJ Jubilee. Put some respect on the beanie weenie. That's all I'm
I'd be
saying.
willing to guarantee my wife knows what that is, and also my children.
I started to just straight up just tell you that when you said that, but I didn't. I didn't. I thought the listeners I thought the listeners wouldn't take that. They'd take that the whole wrong way. So that's why I was like, you know what?
Just
See, I have
asking.
a heart. They be saying I'm heartless. I have a heart.
You
I'm
do.
the
Oh
honorable
my God.
Big Round.
No, I wouldn't go that far. But you do. You do have a soft side to you. I've seen it. I've seen
What?
it.
What?
You
Wait,
do.
see, now you're going too far. Now you're
No,
going too
I'm
far.
not.
Put some respect on my name,
There
CJ
is
Goodspeed.
times that you can be a decent human being.
I'm not even human. My RNA slash DNA says that I'm from Saturn, and I found out that you were from Uranus.
This is
I'll be here all week,
this
folks.
is
Boom, boom.
ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, well, Ramp, uh, we definitely coming to the end of this, and I've actually, for some sick reason, have kind of enjoyed this interview. I don't know why, but parts of it I have. I think mostly the parts where I feel.
Hey, but why you keep touching up the? You cut it off.
What are you talking about? This? Doing this?
Talking about your hair, yeah, you keep touching up there. You
I
cut it
think
off.
because you're giving me.
You can't do this no more. Look at
I
that.
think you're
Take
giving.
me home
Oh my god!
tonight. You can't do none of that.
You're giving me a headache.
Good.
Yeah, you're making my neck hurt, and I'm having a headache, and it's it's always interesting having a conversation with you. That's for sure.
That's because I inspire the masses. I inspire a generation. I spark minds. I'm an intellectual. I'm all that in a bag of chips.
Okay. Well, look, this is what I'm gonna do. Normally, I try to step away from the camera and let everybody I interview have a chance to talk to the people out there and do all like that. Instead, this time I'm just gonna mute my mic, say what you have to say, throw out everything that you got going on, Ramp, to everybody out there. Any kind of social media, once again, throw it out there. When you get done, let me know and I'll sign us off and we'll see what happens. All right. So the floor is yours, Mr. Big
All
Ramp.
right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been CJ Goodspeed. He has cut his hair off and he looks like Arn Anderson right now. But there's no one thing. Make sure that you follow all members of Big Ramp Enterprises, the Big Ramp Enterprises crew, conglomerate, and family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might even have a TikTok by then. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check out all my music. You just Google Big Ramp wrestler, Big Ramp rapper, whatever, and you can see what pop up with me. And just make sure that y'all tell CJ Goodspeed to put respect on my name.
All right. Now, one thing I think we can agree with, Ramp, is this. This is the one thing. The coronavirus and this quarantine, it's affecting everybody in different ways. It's affecting several different families. It affects some people that can't work. I'm deemed essential by the state and all like that because what I do for a living is deals with the utilities. So I am still drawing a paycheck. Thank God, right now I am. However,
Word.
there are a lot of people out there that do exactly what I'm doing right here. Sitting here talking with somebody, performers that do stuff, the wrestlers, the music business, Ramp,
Right.
movie business and everything that are not working right now. And what they're depending on a lot of times is either they'll put content out and they have ways to monetize that, or
Right.
as simple as hitting a like button, a share, following them, it helps them have some extra money. It's not huge money, guys. It's not, but it's enough maybe to help them get by in a tight situation, tight times like we are having today. And
Yeah.
yeah, and really, we don't know when this is going to end. It could end next month. It could end the month after. Who knows?
Right.
What I'm saying is, anytime you see anybody put anything out, please, please, even if you don't like it, even if it's something that you're not into, the minimum thing to do is please just hit like and share it. Somebody out there that you
Right.
know
Right. Right.
might enjoy it and might watch it, and heck, you know what? It might turn somebody on to something new to enjoy. I'm very fortunate.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying don't do the same for me, because please do like and share my stuff. But I'm not as dependent on this as a lot of people out there. I'm very fortunate in what I do for a living. Ramp is a prime example of somebody that right now doesn't really have anything going. He has a lot of stuff that's in the works, but nothing actually is hit the ground running right now because everything's been put on hold. Everything he does is in
Right.
the entertainment business.
Yeah, like all the stuff that I do have gone ain't nothing but residual stuff that's coming, like stuff that's already done. But all this, you know what I'm saying, is like, yeah, it's a weird, scary place for all us right now.
Exactly. So please, everybody out there, share as much stuff as you can from everybody because there are people out there that do this, that have this job, that do what I do, and it's kind of how they really make a living. Uh, with that said, Ramp, I wish you nothing but the best. I know you're down there in New Orleans. It's in our state. It's kind of like ground zero for the coronavirus. I know a lot of stuff is going on down there. There's been a lot of deaths down there. A lot of people I'm sure that you know that
Yeah,
you've been friends with and stuff. I can only hope and pray that all soon starts easing up and everything, and you take care of
right.
yourself, please, and definitely make sure that you're taking all the precautions and everything that everybody's that you need to do. We as much as me and you disagree on stuff and we don't see eye to eye. I still cherish your life. I cherish that you are here, that I can speak with you. Sometimes it goes
Right.
around the world, but at least we have that, and it'd be a very big loss to everything if something would happen to you. So you do what everybody's saying to do, and you keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, and we will get through this, guys. We definitely will get through this. That's what America's about. But I can tell you now, from being from Louisiana and everything, and being through several disasters, this even Louisiana will get through it. There's something called
Right.
Louisiana Strong, and that is a true freaking statement. Everybody, it definitely is.
Right.
And Ramp knows that more than anybody being in New Orleans with all this.
Straight up.
So, with that being said, Ramp, once again, man, I really enjoyed you being on the show. I don't know if any of what we talked about makes any kind of sense. At times, I don't know where we were going with stuff. I don't know where you were going with stuff. It's
You know why? You know why? It's the last thing I'm gonna say. That's because you
I doubt
crazier
it.
than a trout in the car wash, and then you don't know what's going on. Now continue.
Okay, guys, I'm CJ Goodspeed with Goodspeed Entertainment. This is Mr. Big Ramp with Big Ramp Enterprise. He has a
Say it with
state.
your chest. Say it with your chest.
That's about as good as I can do it. I'm not an announcer. I'm not a commentary guy. That's it.
You need it with your
Would
chest.
you like me? Would
Cornelius
you like me
Juniper
to do it one?
Goodspeed.
I'll do it one more time to see if I can get it right. Okay. All right.
The Honorable Big Ramp.
That is not coming out of my mouth.
That's my name.
No, it is
I changed
not.
my name.
No, I did not see the paperwork.
Put some respect on my name, CJ. CJ. Put some respect on my name.
I'm CJ Goodspeed with Goodspeed Entertainment. This is Big Ramp at Big Ramp Enterprises. You know what? I'm gonna say this, and God help me. He is. I cannot believe I'm saying this. He is truthfully one of Louisiana's best managers in the state. He definitely has.
That's so insulting. That's so insulting when I'm worldwide Ramp. I'm one of the best managers in the world, Craig. Craig Juniper Goodspeed in the
I
world.
thought you wasn't gonna say nothing
ain't
anymore.
big enough.
I thought you wasn't gonna say anything anymore.
You insulted me.
I did not
You
insult
with that
you.
with that.
I did not.
Put some respect on my name.
I did. Everybody, I'm CJ Goodspeed. This is Big Ramp from Big Ramp Enterprises. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoy it. Later, guys.
What to realize is this. You told me when I
DJ Goodspeed,
I released
you're a jump.
anything I wanted.